So this is just me making a little quick time lapse and showing y'all how I got this food ready. I started by rinsing off my crab legs. No, I do not care that they are in the shell. They are going to get rinsed. And I went in with Old Bay seasoned it. I forgot the top to the pot, so I had to run and go get that right quick. I put a little bit of water at the bottom of the pot, just steamed it, and I started cutting my onions, all those sauces and seasonings right there that y'all see. That's what I put in it. But like I said, I had to run all the way back and get the top. So y'all will hear me talk about that in a little bit. But as for now, we just gonna get into this video. So come on, let's go and get into it. All right, bye. All right, y'all, I am back. The food is made. We about to get into it. Now this is where I'm gonna put my straps, so when you see me reaching out here, that's what I'm gonna do. So the video today is going to be about how the military changed my life. And I feel like it did change my life for a number of ways. One, I did this. But the first thing is probably maturity. You have to understand that you are going to have to be very mature because you come into a big boy, big girl job. So with maturity comes responsibilities and all that good stuff. Now, I'm not saying that you can't do it, because if I did it and I'm here, you can do it. I would say the biggest change that I have seen was probably in the way that I talk. When I talk to friends and stuff that's not in the military, I see myself like using military time and using little acronyms that we use because we have a lot, and I see myself doing that. Another thing would probably be, well, first, let me start with the difference. So everybody's born a civilian, but everybody's not a soldier. And that's just common sense. That's common sense. I don't know how else to say it to y'all. What I mean by that transition between civilian and soldier is crazy. Not only do you start saying military time, you have to learn that. You have to start being more, what's the word I'm looking for? Structured. I guess that's not the word, but you have to start being more structured in what you do, how you speak. And we have a saying in the military, and it goes right time, right place, right uniform. And I feel like that goes for everybody in the military, but especially the privates. Only because if you at the right place, at the right time, in the right uniform, and we only got 2 uniforms in the military, so it's not hard to get it mixed up. You can't go wrong. Like literally, you just can't. So then you can't be just partying. Now, do the military party? Yeah. Does the military drink? Yes, of course. But you have to be, like I said, more structured with what you do, how you do it, who you do it with. And some people might be like, oh, I do that anyway. No, it's different with the military. It's certain clubs you can't go to. It's certain places to go get your car fixed that you cannot go to. So you have to be mindful of that as well. It's called a blacklist. So you have to be, I think that's what it's called. You have to be mindful of that as well. Now, in the military, you have to call people. LTs is mans and sirs, and everybody else is sergeant, staff sergeant, first sergeant. So that's something you have to get used to. Now, I will say, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I know y'all will, that my best friend, she's in the Air Force, and I do believe that I think they call everybody ma'am and sir. I don't think it's like the Army when they say like ma'am and sir only to the LTs, and then sergeant to everybody else. I don't think it's like that. So be mindful of that. What's another difference between civilian and military life? The way you talk, the way you carry yourself. And a lot of people are like, oh, I don't carry myself bad now because I'm a civilian. No, that really matters. Like, I got this hat on right now. When I walked in the store to get this, not to get this, when I walked in the store earlier, they were saying, I was like, oh, I should take my hat off. It just becomes like a habit. Like, when you go somewhere and if you're outside, you put your hat on. And it's multiple times where I have gotten out of my car, no hat on even, and I'm looking for my PC, or I'm trying to like remember where it's at, see if it's on my head, because it just becomes a way of life. Like, the way that the military and like drills that in you from basic training until even now, you do something wrong, you better believe if you at the PX and you do something, look at that. You at the PX and you do something, know that somebody is always watching. Okay? Now let's get into the benefits. I feel like the benefits of being in the military, they're pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie now. What job you know that's gonna provide you housing, that's gonna provide you meals, and everybody's like, well, I can't do the military because I can't take people telling me what to do. That's not long. Make rank. I'm gonna have to tell you like my daddy told me. Make ranks. You don't have to deal with the BS. And that's just that on that. Okay? Go to schools. Get what you gotta get. Do what you gotta do. And make rank, y'all. Like, I cannot stress that enough. And if you are already a soldier or an airman or anything watching this, you know what I'm talking about. And if you're somebody that's thinking about going into the military, take my advice. Please. Look at this. I don't know if I told y'all, but I got these from I got these from Safeway. And they had a sale going on. And one thing I'm gonna do is ball on that budget. Oh, another thing. Okay, so another reason that I was excited about joining the military was because they pay you extra to be overseas. Now, I'm not saying that you can't go overseas and you don't have the money to do it, this and third, but what job gonna pay you to go overseas and you have an experience? My best friend, she was in Korea for like 3 or 4 years. That's where I'm trying to go next, okay? I'm trying to experience. I'm trying to get y'all some content. I'm trying to do what I have to do. Because it's not every day that you see somebody, oh, I'm gonna just go to Korea. Like, no. I don't know about where you from, but where I'm from, that just don't happen. That just don't happen. How else did it change my life? I will say growing up, because my dad, he was in the military for 20 years. He was in the Coast Guard. So he would always just be so like, make your bed, do this, do that. And I'm like, why is he on my back? Like, why is he on my body? Leave me alone. And Dad, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. That's what I was thinking. Let me see if I can do that method. No, it ain't working for me. Okay. So yeah, it's because it's structure to everything. Once you complete one thing, you go to another one. Once you complete that thing, you go to another one. And so it's just all about structure. It's really not hard. Like I said before, if I can do it, y'all can do it. How else did it change my life? It changed your friendships for sure. It definitely did change your friendships, because when you go off to basic and you're going to be isolated from everybody, you're going to go off the grid for 9 weeks. And you really going to see, like, who mess with you and who don't. Who check on you and who don't. Who call you and who don't. Family members going to be like, oh, come back and visit. Come back home. But you're not going to want to do none of that. And if you do, it'll be nice. It'll be cute for the next couple times. But like my daddy told me, who's coming to see you? Why you guys gotta go to them? You know? And you start to see a lot of your friends that you went to high school with still, doing their own thing back home, and nothing's wrong with that. But that's just not the road that you wanted to travel, so you gotta accept that. I think it betters you as a person. With me, when they say 15 minutes prior, they mean 15 minutes prior. And it ain't no, I was doing this, I was doing that. They don't care what you was doing, because you had a timeline and you gotta hit it, okay? So if you 15 minutes early, you on time. You on time, you late. If you late, you might as well not even show up. And y'all already know what I'm talking about. I don't know how to get these little pieces out of here. I be trying. But, yeah. What else? A lot of people, they do get married to get out the barracks, because the barracks can be a bit much. And I felt that when I had to take all this stuff to the front, cook it, bring stuff to clean with, then bring all that with the trash back, like, it's just a lot. And it's a lot. It's pros and cons to everything. Everything that you do in life is pros and cons too. But would I change it? No. Would I do it again? Yeah. I do everything the same, because I feel like you have to live with no regrets at all. You make a decision, you make a decision. Now let's get into regulations. I know y'all saw it on that thumbnail that y'all clicked on for this video. When I had my neon nails, and yeah, that was short and cute, but that's not professional. The military is all about presenting a professional look. And if it's not professional, you're not doing it. So that pink hair that I had on this thumbnail, you're not doing it. The neon nails, you're definitely not doing it. Now that's not to say that you can't ever do it. You can do it. Just don't leave. When you come back, you better be squared away, or you're gonna find out something. And you know what I'm talking about. Article, baby. Article 15's gonna be handed out like free candy, and they ain't scared to do it. So, there's a standard that you have to withhold. I'm not gonna get into the specifics of them, but I will say that they want you. Everybody needs to look the same. Everybody needs to look like one. So, you going out here trying to be an individual, especially in basic, oh, they gonna show you something real quick. Also, You can't just call out, like, oh, I don't feel good today, let me call out. No. It's protocol to everything. It's ways to do everything. So, you don't feel good? Okay. You're still gonna get up and you're gonna go to sick call. Well, first you're gonna go to first sergeant. I don't know how y'all stuff work, but ours work. You're gonna go to first sergeant and you're gonna get a slip from him. Then you're gonna go to sick call and you're gonna get a slip from them. And then you're gonna go either to one of your other places that they send you. It differs from base to base. So there's no, oh, I don't feel good, I'm just gonna call out. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. Can't do that. Well, let's see. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to pack everything into one video and answer questions that I think y'all might have. As far as what's what. The process of leaving, going on vacation, it has to go all the way up to the big dogs. When I say the big dogs, I'm talking about command, sergeant, major, all of them. They need to know where you're gonna be. They need to know the address of where you're gonna be. They need to know who's the person that you're gonna be with and get their information too. Like, you can't just, oh, I don't feel like going in today. Like, And if you're smart, you better put it in ahead of time. I'm not talking about a couple days. I'm not talking about a week or two. Me, if I know I'm gonna leave, like I am in about 2 weeks, I put it in a month in advance. So if they ever get kicked back, if they ever want me to fix something, change something, I have enough time to fix it that day, resubmit it, and still get approved in a timely manner. These crab legs is really giving me the business. I know y'all see that. So, yeah, there's none of that. What else I used to do? The calling out, that was for me. I had to call myself out just now because I would call out in a heartbeat. Oh, you can't just quit. Like, there's no, oh, I don't feel like being in the military today, I'm gonna quit. No, you sign a contract. Yeah, you sign a contract. And you're gonna get up and you're gonna do that job every day. One of the pros though, getting federal holidays off. Some of y'all civilians have to work some federal holidays unless you like request it off. Nah, you automatically get it off. You do meet a lot of friends in the military. Friends that turn to family, actually. I'm struggling. Water break. It's good to make connections as well when you're in the military. It's really good to make connections because when I tell you the number of times that, like, it's some people here, like, I had their numbers from the DFAC. Like, it's just good to make connections no matter what department they're in. They can be in S6, they can be in S2, they can be in a DFAC, they can be anywhere. Make connections. Don't be that person like, I'm gonna say to myself, I don't wanna, no. The best thing you can do is connect because that's where the hookup come in at. Don't cut yourself from a blessing now. You get that hookup. That's the best thing. Okay? That is the best thing. But I don't know. I'm really just talking for myself right now. If y'all got any questions, any comments, concerns, don't be afraid to comment below. I like when y'all comment. I can get active. I can make a video on it. I can further explain. I can go into detail with y'all. So don't be afraid to do that. This is what we looking like. I ain't trying to waste no juice. This is what we looking like right now. So if y'all like this video, you want me to make another one like this, like, comment, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button right there. Okay, like this video, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.